So, coupled with, a series of efficiency initiatives that we've launched this year, they'll both support gross margin improvements as well as a reduction in overall costs. And then couple that with a reduction in CapEx spend, and the business will enter fiscal year 26 on a stronger footing, and I think well positioned to deliver meaningful cash generation in that year.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Matt Wilson. He is the Chief Financial Officer for Bango. And Matt, it's good to see you. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. I'm very well, and thanks for having me on.
Yeah, good to have you along. I know it's the first time we've had a chance to have you on the platform. Excited to have you along. Congratulations on the new role there, and maybe talk to us a little bit about what attracted you to join the company.
Sure. So yeah, I recently joined Bango at the beginning of the year. I think what attracted me in the first place really was sort of Bango's ability to solve what I'd call a functional problem for all parties within its ecosystem. So be that, the reseller channels that we work with, for example, the telcos, they're looking to reduce customer churn, the content providers looking to effectively lower their cost of customer acquisition, and then the underlying customers trying to manage all their subscription content all in one place. So when you have a win-win-win dynamic like that, I think it makes for what I'd call quite an investable proposition. And then, our digital vending machine, I think is quite a unique product in a fast-growing market with strong tailwinds that I think Bango is well positioned to lead. So, it's currently a very exciting phase for us as a business as we continue on our growth journey.
Well, I know that you got right to work when you joined the company because you had to get the full year 24s out. And talk to me a little bit about what you saw in the financial highlights there.
Sure, yeah. So I think 2024 marked what I'd call quite a transformational year for Bango, to be honest. So we delivered double-digit revenue growth across both our transactional payments business and the digital vending machine. Our ARR, which measures the annual recurring revenue in the business, that grew 59% on the year to 14 million. Within the digital vending machine, we then added 9 new partners to the platform. And as we saw growth in our existing customer base, we measure our net revenue retention metric, and that's continuing to track above 100%, 125% for the period. So on top of that, I think we were well disciplined within our cost management. We reduced what we call our core administrative expenses. So that's effectively the controllable OpEx that isn't influenced by things like depreciation and amortization, exceptionals, R&D capitalization, etc. And that reduced by 7 million during the period, which was a really, really good result. I think if we put all that together and we saw a significant improvement in adjusted EBITDA of 139%, which is a really strong result, and I think something we can be proud of as a business. So post the year end, we've then taken a number of measures further to that will also materially strengthen the balance sheet, and that sets us up well for the future.
Yeah, and that's key. Obviously, the sales, the recurring revenue, always important, but having strength of the balance sheet is also that as well. And I know you arranged some financing recently. Take me through a little bit about strengthening up that balance sheet, why that's so important.
Sure, yeah. So we've managed to secure 2 new facilities. So one's an enhanced loan facility with our strategic shareholder NHN, and then another is a new 15 million revolving credit facility with NatWest. And that revolving credit facility will replace the existing 3 million overdraft we have in the business. So really providing a much larger committed facility and much more security in the capital structure for the future. So both financings bolster the balance sheet and provide the business flexibility and really the financial firepower to go after the future initiatives it wants to. And I think it also highlights the confidence our stakeholders place in Bango and the strategic plan going forward.
Yeah, let's talk about the strategic plan going forward. Obviously, you've got some things you'd like to see in 2024 and management as well. And so tell me a little bit about what the outlook is for the company this year.
Yeah, so I think the strategic investment in the digital vending machine and growth in effectively subscription bundling more broadly is really driving a strong sales pipeline, and we see plenty of opportunity there, which is quite exciting. And then as well as the revenue growth, we've got a big focus at the moment on driving profitability. So, coupled with, a series of efficiency initiatives that we've launched this year, they'll both support gross margin improvements as well as a reduction in overall costs. And then couple that with a reduction in CapEx spend, and the business will enter fiscal year 26 on a stronger footing, and I think well positioned to deliver meaningful cash generation in that year. So I think, as I mentioned on the call on Friday, we can look to the future with a lot of confidence, and we look forward to the challenges and opportunities ahead.
Exciting times ahead for sure, Matt. Thanks so much. Great to catch up with you. And again, congratulations on the new role. We'll talk again soon, okay?
Thanks, Steve.
All right, there's Matt Wilson, the CFO for Bango.